Righto. Now, like I'm old school. I don't condone racism. And now if you're gay, you're gay. Like, it doesn't bother me. As long as you're happy in life. It is, and you don't need to be called different names than that. Anyway, got the footy. You see it on TV. See the abuse. You see the fights and all this sort of stuff. Like, we got the footy Friday night we did, went to the St Kilda and Essendon. Right. Got there. It was pretty much where the seniors run out, which was good. Got to see them up close and different things and have a bit of a kick and that. And anyway, family coming behind us. Man, lady, 2 little kids, probably about 5 or 6. And a couple of older girls, probably there, 14 maybe, 14, 15. I was all dressed up, right? No worries, got there. And he started. This bloke behind us started. You flogs, Ross, you flog, and all this sort of stuff. I'm like, you just have some manners, because we had a fair few kids around us, like, we had a fair few young'uns. And I think this bloke's going to be a complete idiot. There's one beer down. There's another beer down. I'm thinking, Jesus Christ. Anyway, got to half time and I've had enough. I've had enough of his abuse towards the players, racially abusing them. And he's turned around, mate, our man Mason Wood took this mark and he goes, Mason Wood, you fag. And I'm thinking, you just don't. Like, show some respect in yourself. Like, and I said, I want to say something to this bloke. I said, I couldn't help it, I'm old school. Anyway, he's calling the Indigenous players Abos and Chocos and all this sort of stuff as well. And I'm thinking, yeah, need to shut up. Anyway, half time come along, I went up the toilet. I had enough of him. Anyway, I reckon by this time he was 6 beers deep. 6 beers, he'd bring them 2 at a time. His wife didn't say a word. His little daughter goes, oh, these fucking face painters are shit. I want this, I want that. No, this is like a 5-year-old. And his little boy started throwing stuff. And his 2 daughters, though, that was great. That was into her. Yeah, come on, Essendon, come on, the Sainers. And, like, it was good. And he started again. Oh, yeah, Chocos and called Naz, called Darky. And I don't do that stuff, man. And so I spat. I had a crack at him. I had a go at him. And he started mouthing off. And she was on. She was on. I was ready to bash him. If it was down in Tassie, he would have got the biggest hiding of his life. He would have done. He would have been dragged at the back of the change rooms and flogged. Literally. And I went, I'm not going to hit him, because I'm better than that. I'm not going to tap him one. Get back in him. Then, anyway, there's some other people around. They went and saw the security guard. I said, fuck this, I'm going. I walked off before I tapped him. Anyway, I said to him, he's ruined a holiday. He's just battled 18 months cancer and he's clear on Monday. And we paid a heap of money to get over here to spend a weekend together. He's gone. Anyway, I come back down. The wife and my daughter went looking for me. And I come out twice back down. He went to handshake him. I said, get your fucking hand out of my face. I'm going to rip your arm off. I'm going to bash you with it. Just shut up and watch the football. And he started again. I said, keep going. I said, you're going to get it, mate. Literally. Anyway, wife come down. She said, you got to go see the security guards. I was like, fuck me. These all need harden up over here a bit. Anyway, I went up to the security guard. One security guard, because she told him what was going on and what I've gone through and that. And one security guard sort of got a grin on his face. He knew I did the right thing by walking off without smacking him up the chops. Anyway, the other bloke goes, I know it gets heated up and that, and we can't stop this. I was thinking, well, don't give him fucking 10 beers and expect him to shut his trap. Stop, cut him off. You'd have been cut off anywhere else. Cut off at the bars, the clubs, anything. You're showing that, you'd have been kicked out. Anyway, he got a warning. I took me warning. And I'm thinking, fuck me, here we go. I've been to see the Saints twice and I've already got a warning. They're sticking up and showing some morals and a bit of take pride in yourself sort of thing. Like, and don't abuse players. Like, race, you go boo and all this sort of stuff, and you flog or whatever. But when you call them fags and I hate it. Everybody needs to live peacefully. Us going through cancer, sort of realise a few things. The world needs to live peacefully. And put up that, there's kids around, like, there's juniors around trying to enjoy the football. Anyway, we got out in front of them. You haven't heard a bloke shut his trap so much and sat back in his seat. And his wife didn't even try to pull him in the line, like, for the abuse and the slanders and everything. She didn't even say nothing. I'm sort of thinking, you've got a hard life at home. He must rule you. So I got a warning out of it all. He got 2 warnings. And he still didn't get kicked out. And he was pissed as fuck. Like, he was drinking. And I said, calm the beers down, like. And at the end of it, so the moral of the story was, I'm old school, respect the Indigenous. Everybody's on the same plane. Like, no matter if you're black or white. Like, no matter if you're black or white, you all bleed the same. And you got players playing their guts out there, getting abused like that. Then you're getting called fags. Like, you don't do that. We're not back in the 80s. What is he, white supremacy or something? And hate the gay people. Like, you know what though? But the moral story was, he wasn't a white person. Like, I'll say, I don't want to be racist towards anybody though. But he wasn't a white person. I'll just leave it at that. And he was abusing the Indigenous footballers and being racist towards them. Go figure. Even his own daughter smacked him in the mouth for what was coming out of it. So yeah. So Big Dad's got a warning. That was. Big Dad's got a warning. I ain't going to take shit like that. Alright, I'll leave it all to it.